Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. So when I was going over the new Augment Shock Therapy, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago when the actual Sakura Blossom event came out, it was by far one of the most broken augments I've ever seen, but I of course only was able to use it on my press account. Now that I have it on my main account, I've been getting bombarded with people saying, Taylor, please go over this new Augment again and show just how broken it is. Now I imagine Tanki's gonna nerf it in the next few weeks. They do with most the really OP augments, but they do give the augments like a week or two to actually be in the game and people enjoy the broken ones, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, there's like probably a dozen broken augments just as powerful in their own ways. But man, the only downside to having to use it on my main account is look at the Duke Tesla Legacy skin I have. I mean, look at this. You have Legacy and then you have normal. It's like the exact same skin. Like I'm honestly thinking of maybe going to the normal skin because at least it matches the Hopper XT more. But I don't know. Okay, let's hop into a game. I'm using Defender and the new Mortar Grenade, which I leveled up because why not? Dude, I'm down. I'm down so many crystals. I think I'm down like 3 million crystals after I bought the event rewards, but honestly, it's kind of worth it. What else am I going to spend my crystals on? Let's hop into a game and see just how good it is on my main account. All right, not the most ideal map. The only downside, again, like I said in my older video, or the video going over this originally a few weeks ago, is that you're kind of forced to play on small maps with this augment. Okay. Use this thing again, bam. Let's see how far it goes. This mortar grenade's pretty cool. I like it a lot more than a normal grenade. How much damage does it do? Okay, wow, pretty good damage. All right, we're this close to the enemy. Oh man, I forget how close you have to be. But when you're that close, holy crap, there's nothing they can do. Also, I have a healing shaft, so thank you for that. I honestly might use Crisis just because you don't really need double damage with this augment, or at least from what I can tell so far. Of course, I'm using it because I'm using Defender, but from what I can tell, it does so much damage so fast. Not having that double damage there could be nice, and I think I would just enjoy having more health than I would double damage. Look at that, man. Holy crap. Holy cow. Oh, I'm speechless right now. This is just insane. Like, it's 100% going to be nerfed in a few weeks. Like, the damage is probably going to be halved, but it's wild. And it's kind of cool, though, because Tanki added this augment to the legendary category and I think epic category, or maybe legendary category in epic containers and rare containers, or common. Dude, I'm just calling them normal containers and the epic containers. But man, no double damage, and I'm still absolutely destroying these guys. But right when the event ended, you can now get this augment from containers. So that's pretty nice. They didn't just limit it to people who completed the event. Although it's nice they're adding all these augments to containers, but at the end of the day, it's pretty hard to get augments from containers. And when there's already that many augments in the game, it's even harder to get the augments from containers. Okay, the game just keeps wanting to give me long range maps. All right, double armor. Kill this guy really fast. Dude, just look at that damage. Even without double damage, I'm destroying him. I am happy though that normal containers actually have a reason to be open now. That is pretty nice. Okay, man. Golly. Man. I just have to sit here. There's nothing I can do. Again, downside of using a short range turret, especially when it's this short range. Not to mention my team is pretty Duke. Oh, come on, get closer. Oh, he almost got out of range. That would have been bad. All right, double armor. Kill this guy fast. Never mind, I Duke. Okay, yes, this augment is very, very good in terms of damage. But the more I'm using it, the more I'm kind of realizing I'm leaving like 75% of my games because it's just not working out for me. Now, that's probably a skill issue on my part, but I feel like in order to have that speed to stay close to people and actually do damage with this augment, you have to use a light hole to keep fast. I'll try a heavy hole or medium hole here, but in an effort to get close to people, I feel like I'm dying a lot faster, or at least it's a little bit less consistent than you would think it would be with the amount of damage numbers it does. I'm honestly going to give Trickster a try with Viking, and I can actually use my Viking XTHG that I got from my skin container opening. If you want to see my reaction to that, I'll leave that video in the description below. Okay, I'll have to definitely try this out. I don't think a light hole is the way to go. I don't know why I thought it would be. Light holes are so mid in Tanki Online nowadays, so I probably should have known that from the get-go it wasn't going to work out. Okay, nice. That dude's going to run. Doesn't really matter. Stay on this guy. Okay, man, you do not need a damage boost with this augment. You are good if you just use Trickster, use a nice medium hole. Honestly, I'm considering going to a heavy hole, but probably not worth it, okay? Even with 50 prot, I just destroy him. The time to kill is so fast. Okay, yeah, definitely a smart idea to get off of that light hole. That light hole was awful. I forget how bad light holes are. I also want to talk about Tanki Classic a little bit more because obviously that's the topic on everyone's mind, so I'd like to bring it up in my videos a lot now. But I'm hoping we get early testing in the next month. I speculated in my last video it's probably going to take about a month before we get early testing. I think he did say a few weeks, meaning all the way from like 2 to 8 weeks most likely. So I'm just hoping we get it soon. Man, I just want to play Tanki Classic, and the further we get out, I don't know how busy I'm going to be. Like right now, I'm an open book. I wish Tanki Classic would come out right now because I have nothing going on until I start my job here in like a week. It doesn't take me that long to make videos. When Tanki Classic comes out, it might take a little bit longer, but if I don't have an hour out of the day that I can't put towards making a video that I enjoy, what am I doing with my time? I just need to have time management at that point if I can't take an hour out of a day to make a video. Okay, screw that guy. Screw that guy, man. He's placing freaking mines everywhere. Come here, buddy. Come here. Bye-bye. Man, 8 and 2. Okay, thank gosh I switched to a medium. Well, holy crap. I can't believe I was suffering for the first 30 minutes of the video. I'll be honest, half that time was me looking for a small ranged map, but you do not get small ranged maps that frequently in matchmaking, because when a big map populates, obviously the most amount of players are going to go into that big map. Okay, 50 prot, is that going to help him? Not really. I still just absolutely destroy him. But yeah, I'm hoping Tanki Classic early testing comes out before June. I'll be honest, it's probably going to come out for Tanki's birthday. I mean, that's when I would do it. If you're already this close to Tanki's birthday, you might as well wait another month. Just because you have, you know, a big celebration, it's a good time to bring Tanki Classic. And then maybe you have early testing for like 6 months just so that Tanki can make a decent amount of money off of people buying those early playtesting bundles. And then maybe the full release in December. Of course, it's just speculation what I think would happen. For all I know, early testing could be like a month and then the official game fully releases. But we'll see. I just wish Tanki would give us a little bit more clarification, but I get it. It's a big project. They probably don't want to promise something that they can't deliver. But yeah, that's the new shock therapy augment. Good luck to you guys in trying to get it from containers. Again, it's probably going to be nerfed pretty soon. I mean, it's hard to say because it does have its drawbacks. Like, it's a super close range turret, so it's only going to work in maybe like 30% of the games, but on the games it does work, it's incredible. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to use credits like Taspens. I'll see you in a future video. Peace out, everybody.